Hello YouTube, Dark Maven 1976 here with another video. In this video I'm going over cosplay hints and tips number 3, hotels. So if you want to learn about that, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So if you live in a small town like I do, and the only convention is 2 hours away, maybe longer, you don't want to sit in the car all day driving back and forth between your house and the convention. So what I usually do is I book a hotel. As soon as I know I'm going to the convention, I book that hotel right away, because hotels also fill up really quickly. You can book a hotel through the website, but through the convention website, but I find that difficult for me because it costs a lot of money, especially if I'm going to downtown Seattle, and it's more expensive than I budgeted for. So usually I book outside, just outside of Seattle, like SeaTac. The SeaTac airport around the SeaTac airport has lots of hotels, and that is usually a 20-minute drive, which is better than a 2-hour drive. So book your hotels early, because if you don't, you will be sorry. So I would also, as I stated before, book a hotel away from the convention. This is because the convention hotels, or hotels next to the convention, will fill up really quickly and are super expensive. The hotel I usually book is 20 minutes away, which is a drive to the next town over for me, and it usually costs like $80 per night with AAA discounts and stuff like that. This can be inconvenient for those who like to wear many cosplays in one day, but I normally, personally, only stick to one cosplay per day, just because it's more convenient for me. I don't like going back to the hotel, changing, taking off makeup, putting on more makeup, and just to dress up as another character for the day. So booking the hotel away from the convention is convenient for me, and if you can do it, I would suggest you do that. Now when it comes to payment of the hotel, you want to use your card, or a card. Reason why is, if you're paying cash, most hotels will take out incidentals, which would be a surge charge on top of the already quoted price. This is in case the room gets messed up and they need to repair the room somehow. They can take it out of that. But if you're paying with your card, they don't take that out until or unless the room is messed up, I guess. I didn't realize this until this year, that when I paid in cash, I had to fork over an extra $150, which I could have spent in the dealer's room for this room, for the hotel room, because of the incidental. So if you can, pay with your card and use the cash in the dealer's room. So this part will be about room organization. I usually go with my husband, and he doesn't cosplay, so I don't know about how you would do this if you have multiple cosplayers, but this is what I do. Once I get to the room, I put my wigs and props in a corner somewhere safe, out of the way, so they don't get mush crushed or whatever. Then I find the clothing rack. Usually they have a rack where you can hang your suits and coats, and will hang my cosplays on there. The rest of the stuff usually stays in my suitcase, and I put that in a corner out of the way, so everything is safe, organized, and doesn't get crushed, smushed, broken, wrinkled, whatever. So, like an adult, I do have to tell you what not to do in a hotel room. For example, there was a family that was in a room right above us, and I swear they left their kids alone in this room for like 2 hours. 11 o'clock at night. They were wrestling. It was loud. It was obnoxious. We were trying to sleep. It was not fun. So don't go wrestling in the room. Be considerate of that there are other people around you. Kind of like apartment living, except level 10, because the walls in a hotel are not as thick as is in a apartment complex. Also on that vein, if you like to listen to music, don't listen to it like at 11. I mean, turn it up to 11 at 11 o'clock, because people are trying to sleep again at that time, and they really don't want to hear your music. I know you love your music. I love my music, but other people don't like the music I listen to, or understand why I listen to, like J-pop. It's just one of those things. And another thing about food, I usually pack food that can be heated in a microwave or a, what do you call that, coffee pot. And I try to make sure I bring food that doesn't smell obnoxious. Like, I don't bring in fishy products, just because, again, the maids will have to clean the room, doesn't want to smell what you've been eating, and the people next door probably don't want to smell what you're eating. So yeah, be considerate of others, basically. Be kind. Don't do anything that would get you kicked out. So my final tip for this hotels edition of tips and cosplay tricks is, if you're having trouble finding a hotel on your own, you can use a website like hotels.com, travelocity.com, or Priceline, or whatever discount hotel websites you can use. They will offer discounts and an idea of where to go for the hotels. Sometimes it is better, though, to book through the hotel website itself, but like I said, if you're having trouble finding a hotel close to the venue or far enough away that you don't have to pay like an arm and leg, one of those websites will work for you. So that is it for today's video. I am super sorry that this video is long overdue. Things have been piling up, working on new cosplay, which I will tell you about later, fixing cosplay, I had to fix Yuna, and more work. So if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. If you have questions, comments, concerns, you can email me. I'll have my email address down in the description box below. If you want to see my cosplays, go to my DeviantArt page. It will be in the description box down below. Until next time, cosplay safe and have a great day.